to the 2019 Outbound High School Commencement Ceremony. Before we get underway, there are just a few reminders that I'd like to share with you. First, please make sure that your cell phones or technological devices are silent. Please be respectful of the people that are around you. I know there's a lot of things going on. I know you're going to want to stand and take pictures, but just be aware there's a lot of people in this building tonight. I know the gym is going to get warmer. If you feel like you need to leave the gym, we do have the graduation live streamed in the auditorium, and that will be a much cooler place. Finally, to the parents and families of graduates, for your convenience, we have the opportunity for Mr. Lundgren to take pictures of all the graduates as they receive their diplomas tonight. So every student graduate will have a picture of that memory to share with their families. So we appreciate that. If you can, let Mr. Lundgren take that picture, and then we'll be able to obviously share that memory with you. As we move forward, there are some people I'd like to thank. This is a major event. This is an important event. Mr. Murphy and Ms. McCall, thank you tonight. The custodians and the secretaries, especially Ms. Eckhoff, for all the work they do in preparing this. The 2019 class advisors, Ms. George, Ms. Nelson, Mr. Audorf, Mr. Lundgren, and Ms. Stillman. A big thanks to Ms. Hahn. She was the go-to for all seniors and their parents. The senior parents, for all the work that you've done, especially those that have put a lot of time into the after-graduation party. And finally, thank you, Mr. Goodrich, to all the time you put in for all of the events this week and for the preparation that you gave and guidance that you gave these students through their 4 years at Outbound High School. So, tonight, our first person I would like to introduce is Ms. George. However, there's a bit of an issue. So, let me explain. The class of 2019 has chosen Ms. George to give the 17 member. Ms. George had a previous family commitment. But true to Ms. George's commitment to this class, and with a little help from Mr. Lundgren, she came up with a creative way to share her message. So if you could please focus your attention to the screen, Ms. George would like to address the class of 2019.
Your best stories will come from your struggles. The seeds of your successes are in your failures. Your praises will be birthed from your pains. Keep standing. I have never seen a storm last forever. Seasons change. Class of 2019, the season is changing. On this day, you will go from what has felt like perpetual student to adult. Celebrate the victory. Revel in the accomplishment. Embrace the change ahead. As you go from this place, don't run from your struggles. Rather, persevere and walk through them. Grow from them. For the guests in the audience, I am Mrs. George. I am a social studies teacher and senior homeroom advisor. I have had the honor and the privilege to teach these seniors twice throughout high school. First, in U.S. history, and then again in government. I feel a special bond with them because when we started here together, their first year as freshmen was my first year in Elk Mound High School. My family moved to Wisconsin 1 week before school started in August of 2015. Seniors, since then, it has been such a treasure to watch all of you grow, mature, and develop into the incredible people that you are today. My sister got married today in the Dominican Republic, so I'm pretty much in tropical paradise right now, but I am bummed that I don't get to be with you in person tonight to give you my congratulations. So, in true Mrs. George fashion, air high fives to all of you. So, I have a wedding reception to get back to, and you have a grad party that's waiting to start. So, I better get on with it. Control. Doesn't it feel good to be in control? To feel like you have the power to direct and influence the circumstances of your life. I like that feeling. It gives me a sense of stability, predictability. As much as I plan and strategize, hoping that my life goes exactly how I want it to, unfortunately, much of life is actually out of my control. Let's take driving, for instance. Driving my car with two hands on the wheel, I am in control of where I drive. I determine how fast I go, when and where I turn, and ultimately where the car goes. But there is so much on the road that is out of my control. I can't control the car behind me, ahead of me, or the car next to me. Or maybe scarier yet, I can't control the oncoming traffic. I can only hope that they are sober, not texting, and that they stay in their lane. I can't control the animals that are on the side of the road or the truck that's a half a mile down the road that happens to be dropping nails. I can't control if people stop at lights or if they slow down for pedestrians. All I can do is control my vehicle and respond to the circumstances that I find myself in on the road. I think that life is in many ways the same way. We often have the illusion that we are in control. And to be fair, there are some areas of life where we really are in control. But there are so many things that can happen to us that are out of our control. Job layoffs, sickness, a flat tire, the death of a loved one, an electrical fire, a life-altering injury, being falsely accused of something that you didn't do. Your car gets T-boned by someone who ran a red light, rude comments about you on social media. You didn't get the job that you really hoped for, the addiction of a loved one. I really hope, seniors, that your life goes exactly how you want it to. Actually, I hope your life goes even better than you could hope or dream or imagine. But if you're anything like me, life throws me curveballs. The unexpected happens. My best laid plans are altered and in ruins before me. And in those moments, I have a choice to make. That is when I truly am in control. I can't control everything that happens to me, but I have complete control over my response. Going back to my car analogy, I am the driver of my attitude. Charles Swindoll once said, "Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it." I can choose to be bitter, entitled, angry, devastated, paralyzed, and allow myself to be defined by the hardships and unfortunate circumstances that I find myself in. Or I can rise above them. I can choose to be content with what I do have instead of what I don't. I can give someone the benefit of the doubt. I can choose to walk in someone else's shoes with empathy. I can respond to people who hurt me with grace and understanding instead of judgment and criticism. I can recognize that difficulty often brings forth personal growth and character development. I can choose hope instead of despair. I can choose to forgive instead of to remain locked up in the prison of unforgiveness. I have the power to determine my attitude. And what if I also have the power to determine my happiness? Happiness is something that most of us long for, but so often we make happiness dependent on other people or outside factors that are out of our control. But what if instead, what if happiness came from inside of us? The internal condition of our heart, our soul, our mind. Or what if it came from the relationships that we have with other people? Or a sense of accomplishment from a job well done? Or having a thankful heart? Or the inexpressible feeling of helping someone in need? And these are things over which we have control. And so, to the class of 2019, happiness is not out there, it's in you. So, go get it. Choose happiness. Congratulations, class of 2019. I'm so proud of you.
At this time, Paige Romanowski, the senior class president, will address the class of 2019 and the members of our audience.
How are you guys doing tonight? Are you excited? Me too. To begin, I'd like to thank you all for coming. Without unwavering support from teachers, family, and friends, none of this would be possible. Graduation is this amazing and important milestone that is celebrated around the world. In some countries, graduates sing and dance down the aisle. Other countries wear costumes. And some places even have royalty distribute diplomas. All around the world, many people mark graduation as a great accomplishment. But as Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. We are all different and unique, and collectively we make up the class of 2019. Michael Bartholomew, you are always willing to lend a hand to those in need. Tyler Bauer, you have a passion for adventure. Nate Beagle, you always know how to enlighten us. Kayla Bridges, you treat everybody with exceptional kindness. Tyler Byers, you go out of your way to talk to those in need of a friend. Hannah Karen, there's never a dull moment with your humor. Brianna Christensen, you are always willing to lend a listening ear. Mason Close, you show respect and intent with all of your goals. Abby Curry, you are hardworking in every aspect of your life. Hannah Senor, you have impeccable confidence. Greg Dostal, you are spectacular at processing information. Mackenzie Dutzel, your loyalty is unmatched. Jack Emerson, you hold your beliefs deeply. Keaton Erickson, you are dedicated to helping those around you. Victoria Fassbender, you always find the silver linings in tough situations. Brian Flynn, you show great focus and determination. Mitchell Fox, you value friendship above all. Sam Gerber, you always know what to say to make people feel better. Amber Gilbertson, you stay true to your roots. Matthew Gillespie, you are goal-oriented and have a desire to succeed. Dylan Gerard, you don't let people or inconveniences stand in the way of your goals. For those of you helping us celebrate tonight, some background information is needed for our next classmate. You may have noticed a stuffed animal sitting on a chair on the end as you came in. Our classmate, Josie Burrell, passed away in 6th grade due to brain cancer. The stuffed animal symbolizes her presence tonight and when she was absent from school when we were young. She may not be here physically tonight, but she is with us in spirit. So, to Josie Burrell, you left a legacy behind. Ashley Gunderson Morris, you always put remarkable effort into your endeavors. Dylan Hanson, you always have a positive mindset. Madison Hawkins, you are extremely diligent in your work. Isabel Hay, comforting others is a natural quality for you. Hannah Hollister, you are outgoing in all circumstances. Cameron Johnson, you are wise beyond your years. Colton Johnson, you strive for success and put in great strides to achieve. Ethan Canta, your generosity is incomparable. Garrett Kaiser, you always know how to put a smile on someone's face. Marcus Casakaitis, you willingly take initiative. Abby Casper, you always care for the needs of others before your own. Jonathan Kettler, you demonstrate exemplary politeness. Marcus Kimblom, you set a great example for others. Alyssa Lauer, your motivation and drive powers your success. Lex Lee, you radiate joy and positivity. Hunter Lemler, you hold no judgment towards others. Deanna Leon, you're a natural leader. Elena Lesmeister, you pass through challenges with grace. Brett Liu, you are full of life and know how to make people laugh. Sierra Lind, you always see the best in people. Shul Lord, your creative potential is limitless. Andy Lord, your spontaneous nature creates priceless memories. Max Marquardt, you show compassion regardless of your own situation. Bryce Maves, you are an excitingly bold individual. Dylan McLaughlin, you have a genuine care for people and equality. Alex McQuality, you are independent and can conquer mountains. Jake Menzel, you are a true team player. Carissa Molina, you are the definition of inspiration. Danielle Olson, your consideration for others creates a positive influence on your peers. Tyler Parker, you are a truly good-natured individual. Teddy Paul, you are easygoing and create a relaxed atmosphere. Slater Grabowski, you are genuine and forward-thinking. Alana Plash, you are honest and highly decisive. Brooke Plash, you are strong-willed and destined to succeed. Dakota Potter, we still haven't met a better Smash Bros. Player. Morgan Radke, you are extremely driven and always stay humble. Brady Redwine, you do everything 100% and with passion. Ruben Reek, proactivity is made clear in your efforts. Brady Rosenthal, you always make an effort to encourage others. Kayla Ruppelt, you aren't afraid to stand up for what you believe is right. Amanda Stamm, you are strong in body and in mind. Jade Saxton Jensen, you are always calm and composed. Noah Charlot, you can make a friend in the middle of any situation. Caitlin Schifrel, ambition is a hallmark of your personality. Carter Scholze, your ever-cheerful attitude makes people's day. Anna Shu, you have the ability to empathize with others. Kenny Shu, your laid-back mindset relaxes those around you. Hannah Simpson, you are always willing to go the extra mile. Sydney Simpson, you are inspirationally vivacious. Jocelyn Sorensen, you are authentically thoughtful with your intentions. Eli Strong, you don't conform to the world around you. Mary Tamke, you have a relaxed state of mind. So Taylor Thompson, in the face of obstacles, you don't give up. Savannah Topper, you have a wonderfully dynamic personality. Quinn Timon, you know how to provide comfort and support to those around you. Chai Vane, you always have a smile on your face. Isaiah Wald, your individualism is unique and quite moving. Colton Ward, humility is your mantra. Gage Beer, I have never met anybody more sociable. Audrey Westcott, you are poised and optimistic. Andrew Williams, you have the ability to make anyone laugh. Jackie Williams, you are truly original and one of a kind. Charlie Woolhouse, you are a visionary and set motivating goals. Madison Yang, moving insight is evident in your actions. And Ryan Zerbakken, you know how to lift people's emotions up. When I think of our class, I don't think of us all fitting into one mold. To summarize, I believe the movie Coach Carter said it best. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you. Be yourself even when it's not easy or popular or convenient. Congratulations, class of 2019, you made it.
time, I'd like to introduce Miss Morgan Radke, our salutatorian, who will now address our gathering.
Hello, everyone. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all my family, friends, teachers, and coaches who have made an impact on my life and have gotten to me where I am today. For the many people who know me, they know I do not like being the center of attention, nor do I like speaking in front of large audiences. With that said, I'm going to make this speech short and sweet. Many of you know I've been a three-sport athlete here at Elkbound. Being part of athletics has taught me a lot about the different roles in life, as well as who I am. I'm going to go through the three most important things I took away from being a student athlete. Ever since 8th grade, it was my goal to be at the top of my class and play varsity athletics. I knew neither of these goals would just be handed to me, rather I would have to achieve them. I had to make my first focus on my academics and then on athletics. In most of my free time, I chose to go to workouts, games, and practices, but I had to force myself to find time to do schoolwork. Many times I dreaded the times when I had to do my homework, but I knew I was doing it to reach my goal and to be on the court with my teammates. I knew the excuse of I didn't have the time wouldn't be acceptable because there's always time. The time just has to be made a priority. The next thing being an athlete taught me is who I am. I've always been a quiet person, maybe came out of my shell a little when I was with my closest friends, but being in the gym or on the field, I was able to be me. Which was compete, and it made me feel in my element. I know my classmates like me have their niches, whether there's our sports like mine or hunting, music, or art. We all have something unique that allows us to be us. Finally, being in athletics has taught me to work hard, and when working hard isn't good enough, work harder. It was always in the back of my mind that I wanted to play college sports, but I didn't really know which sport I wanted to pursue, or if it would even be a possibility to play it at the schools I was looking for at academics. After my sophomore year of volleyball, I knew I wanted to continue playing at a collegiate level, and I wanted to play Division II volleyball. I was told this was late to be recruited because most D2 schools already had their recruits. That summer, I went to several camps and trained with a couple of volleyball players. After my junior year volleyball season, I reached out to several coaches and received an offer from a school that spring. From this experience, I was able to see that most anything can be made possible. You just have to be determined to make it happen. Now that high school has come to an end, I hope we, the class of 2019, can build upon our goals, ourselves, and find what we are truly passionate about each and every day of our lives. Good luck to the class of 2019 on your next path in life, and thank you for a unique past 14 years.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Cameron Johnson, about valedictorian, will present his speech tonight.
Right away, I would like to warn you that this speech is also not going to be very long. If you were hoping for a 7-minute long speech, I am sorry to let you down. On the other hand, if you are currently about to fall asleep, I'm very happy to tell you that I'll be over in less time than it takes to make a screensaver. So you can thank me later. In fact, we're the way through at this point. Now, I'd like to again take time to thank the teachers and staff, especially Terry and Mike, custodians, lunch ladies, bus drivers, and parents, as well as everyone else who has sacrificed their time so that us students can sit here today. No matter if you were someone who taught us directly in the classroom, or someone who was able to teach us lessons outside of it, we are extremely grateful that you made your way into our lives. even if we may have caused you many troubles along the way, giving you headaches from late nights reading poorly written papers, or scaring you half to death after close calls in the shop. Although I'm pretty sure we all made it out with more than 4 fingers on each hand, I cannot say for certain that we made it out with 5 whole fingers on each hand. Either way, we cannot thank you all enough. Next, I would like to thank you, graduates. Over time, you have shown how intelligent, hardworking, kind, helpful, and funny you all can be. I cannot overstate what a privilege it is to stand with you all today, a day where we acknowledge the great accomplishment of graduation. And again, maybe there were not a couple of not-so-smart moments in this time, but we almost always had a good laugh at the end of it, and I think that's what's important here. I can say with sincerity that it is a shame that I was really only to grow to meet you all in the last 5 years, a period not long enough to learn and live among you all. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. These graduates here have each been through a countless number of trials and have spent so much time in order to finally get to this one moment today. They've expended a tremendous amount of time and energy throughout these last 12 years and are now being recognized for these great sacrifices. Let me say that they deserve every single praise, more even, being offered to them tonight. I can also say this: although they have matters they still have to take care of after this, work, college, the military, an all-night lock-in, whatever it is, they deserve the opportunity to relax. After these last 4 years filled with nights full of studying, of long days cluttered with tests and other pressures, they at last should enjoy some well-earned time, free from stress. So graduates, congratulations, good luck with everything that you seek to do in the future, and try to allow yourselves some time to finally rest after this momentous occasion. You've earned it.
At this time, please enjoy the Elkmont High School Choir, directed by Miss Emily Pacall, singing Time of Our Lives. Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Eric Wright, will now address this year's graduates.
Graduates, you look great tonight. First of all, good evening, and thank you for the honor and privilege to give a short message tonight to you. It's a great honor to be here. As we begin, or as I begin my speech, I think it's very important that I remind you how important it is to have you thank those who have helped you reach this point. First and foremost, your family. They love you dearly. And obviously they love you dearly. Look around, they're all here. They provide you a safety net. It may feel like the safety net is opening, and no one will be there to catch you now that you're graduating. But in reality, the net will always be there, especially if you reach out. So, make sure you continue to call your parents. Note, I said call your parents. To ask your parents for advice. As information, your parents love this. Make sure you take the time after the ceremony to thank them for all they've done and all they will continue to do for you as you pursue your dreams. Also take a moment to thank your teachers. They are excited for you to go out and be successful and pursue your dreams. As much as they have helped you through the past 4 years or 12 years, you have taught them just as much. And I also stated before, look around. There's a full gym present tonight to honor your accomplishment. Elk Mountain is a wonderful place. I overheard a few of you say, I'm looking forward to spreading my wings and seeing what is outside of Elk Mountain. Spreading your wings is exciting, but I hope when you look back, you will realize the Elk Mountain community was a wonderful place to grow up. Now, what I'm about to share is probably not earth-shattering, but I feel it's great advice to take with you as you exit this building tonight. The first I would like to talk about is conflict creates resolution. And it kind of mirrors what Miss George talked about a little bit. In about 30 minutes, life changes dramatically for you. Fair will not mean equal. You are no longer a high school student, but a graduate. Everything changes. I wish I could look you in the eye and say everything's going to be great. But honestly, life can be difficult. How we respond will determine your life value. I learned of a comment from a Maunder alumni last year, and I shared this comment last year at the graduation, and I believe it holds true. And actually, Miss George already used this comment. Life is 10% what happens, and 90% how we respond. I've had the pleasure of observing this group of individuals since 5th grade, and I can say with confidence, you are prepared for what lies ahead. Don't be afraid to ask questions when you have doubt. You are not alone. Look at life's conflicts as an opportunity to grow. The next item I'd like to discuss with you is be positive. And boy, this group is positive after the night. You guys had me laughing today, practicing, it was a lot of fun, but everyone seemed to be laughing and joking. But I want to remind you to be positive at all times. Too quickly in our society, negativity is highlighted. Turn on the news, the radio, read the paper. Try to be positive even in difficult situations. My stepfather, who recently turned 81, has often said, as I get older, I hope when people look back at my life, they will say I left Earth a better place than when I entered. He has always been positive, even in difficult times. Why is this idea so important? It's a trait that will help you enjoy life to the fullest, and probably most importantly, draw others towards you. Life is more fun when you have others to celebrate with. Embrace your gifts. Each and every one of you has a gift. You may not even know what your gift is yet, and that's okay. As you leave this evening, you begin your journey to explore, to find your niche in society. I believe that somewhere in this senior group right here lies the ability to cure cancer, invent new technology, create beautiful works of art, write books that inspire others, build structures for our community. The list is endless. Ultimately, you have the opportunity to decide what your gift is. What a great opportunity. Finally, I am proud to honor 2 of our members of the 2019 class tonight entering the military. Would you please stand? for your service. Thank you again, both of you. It's been an honor to share a few thoughts on this special occasion. A couple things to remember. Just because you are graduating, you will always be a loner, and we will always be here for your support. And on behalf of everyone here, we wish you the best of luck. We believe in you. Go and accomplish great things. Change the world. Good luck, class of 2019.
I would like to recognize the students who worked on the class picture that will hang on the wall with the other graduating classes. Please stand and be recognized. Dylan McLaughlin, Abby Casper, Keaton Erickson, Hannah Simpson, Alyssa Lauer, Noah Charlot. Also, a big thank you to Mr. Odor for helping these students complete the frame, even though it was multiple times, but we got it done. So thank you. So are you ready? Not yet. So, I'm new, all right? So, I thought maybe this would be a time to kind of share some of the things that you maybe taught me this year. Because you've been here 4 years. This is my first year with you. And as I stepped into this role, and you accepted me, which I'm very happy about that, there were a few things that I noticed. I didn't realize that orange soda could help the grass grow better on the football field. That's new to me. Your sense of style, from going to events like basketball games and football games, all the clothes and different things that you wear, to the cowboy boots, to some of the shirts, the tasteful shirts that I'd see in the hallway, and maybe I have to give you a gentle reminder, yeah, that one might be on the edge. The snow days. I actually saw students say there were too many snow days. They were not seniors. They were not seniors. Somehow, I didn't realize this, but you can have fish fries in school. Saw it today. The other thing that you taught me is something called the VPN. For those of you that aren't very technologically savvy, that's called a virtual private network. I guess you can tweet and send snap. For some reason, Mr. Van Slymbrook blocked that, and then everybody got mad. Now, I know as I talk about these things, these are some of the silly things that we remember. But they're part of you. They're part of what you were and what you are. But there are also some other things that I observed. I observed how motivated you are. You challenge yourself in the classroom. You challenge yourself, whether it be on athletic fields or in clubs. You have an open mind. There were times that this new principal came in and said, hey, what about this? And instead of saying no and no, you sat back, listened, and thought about it. You're unselfish. You're willing to help others, share, recognize accomplishments. You're just flat out nice. There are so many times that I've seen you interact with people and say, how are you? In fact, when I've been out and at a store, you come up to me and talk to me. You're determined. You don't give in. You have energy. Every morning when I walk in and say hi, there's always somebody smiling. Hey, Mr. Kling, how are things today? And you remember, Even though you have a classmate that's not with you tonight, you remember that classmate. These are the things that have built a strong foundation that makes you. This is why you will always be among. So, with that, please allow me to present the Altamont High School graduating class of 2019. Presenting diplomas tonight will be Mr. Sievertson, School Board President, Mr. Kyle Jensen, School Board Vice President, and Mr. Mark Cedarblade, School Board Member. At this time, we will begin handing out. Samuel Robert Gerber. Dylan Ray Matthew Gerard. Theodore Gerald Frederick Paul. Kenneth Gerald Shu. Amber Lynn Gilbertson. Brianna Nicole Christensen. Dylan Clifford Hansen. Colton Nathaniel Johnson. Ethan Zachary Canton. Bryce Christopher Maves. Chai Vang. Charlie Ann Woolhouse. Shua Lord. Isabel Claire Hay. Savannah Patience Copper. Alexandria Nicole McQuality. Audrey Grace Westcott. Keaton Allen Erickson. Jack Davis Emerson. John McLaughlin. Ruben Carl Reek. Isaiah David Wall. Tujer Andy Chutu Lord. Jacqueline Marissa Williams. Gregory Michael Dostal. Michael James Bartholomew. Carter David Scholze. Hunter Keegan Lemler. Dakota Tyler Potter. Jade Allen Saxton Jensen. Brady Thomas Rosenthal. Jonathan Chadwick Kettler. Thomas Pavelski. Eli Daniel Strong. Taylor James Thompson. Ashley Jordan Gunderson Morris. Mason Stephen Close. Margaret Rose Tanke. Hannah Rose Seymour. Tyler Scott Parker. Tyler Colton Byers. Brady Allen Redwine. Ryan Michael Flynn. Kayla Marie Rubin. Quinn Taylor Timon. Morgan Marie Radke. Abigail Rose Curry. Matthew David Gillespie. Alyssa Eleanor Lauer. Madison Shen Shua Yang. Elena Christine Lesmeister. Sierra Rose Lynn. Mackenzie Faye Gutzel. Hannah Joe Karen. Hannah Marie Simpson. Abigail Catherine Casper. Carissa Naomi Molina. Hannah Rose Hollister. Jocelyn Joel Sorensen. Nathaniel Frank Beagle. Gage Marshall Weir. Madison Lynn Hawkins. Anna Faith Shu. Victoria Fassbender. Cameron Charles Johnson.
Maxwell Gerard Markward. Marcus Gregory Kinblom. Colton James Ward. Ryan Tate Zerbakken. Garrett Michael Kaiser. Marcus Dalian Keith Casakaitis. Andrew Michael Williams. Noah Donald Charlot. Alana Mary Plash. Sydney Taylor Simpson. Brooke Judy Plash. Kayla Joe Bridges. Caitlin Ellen Schiffrel. Amanda Margaret Sam. Paige Alyssa Romanowski. Danielle Erin Olson. Deanna Camille Leon. Alexis Catherine Lee. Mitchell James Fox. Tyler John Bauer. Brett David Lube. Jacob Michael Menzel. Paige Romanowski, class president, please come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the class of 2019.
attending tonight's ceremony.
Graduates and staff exit the gym. There will be a reception line forming either in the commons or outside the front of the school. And there you can greet graduates. Mr. Murphy, music please.